It's January. Whenever we start a new year, people naturally start to think about their vision for the year to come. And this is the time of the year when people go crazy for vision boards. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a vision board fan. I make them myself and I think it can be a helpful tool. But in this episode, what I want to tell you about is another process that I think might even be able to serve you even more or in different ways. And that is doing a year tarot spread that you record so it becomes this guidance for the year. This has a couple big benefits for you. One, it's more specific. So it's month-to-month guidance through the year rather than your whole vision, which is also important. But sometimes when you want to get down to what do I need to think about in month-sized chunks, this can be a better option. Two, it kind of gives you a heads up. If you see that 3 of hearts hanging out in a month, you know that maybe there's going to be some loss. This type of doing a year visioning helps to kind of prepare you more in specific ways that trickle down to the practical day-to-day. And the third big benefit is that it can also help you go deeper with your experience with the tarot or any oracle system that you're using, because in retrospect, when you look back, you'll have some personal from your life examples of what the meaning of that card is for you. So I'm going to show you in this video a process that I recorded for my trainees. I have a lot of training programs for empaths and healers and healing professionals, subtle body level certification. And every year we go through this process as a group with my advanced mentorship crowd. So I wanted to share this part with you, and that's what you'll see. And if you stay to the end, you'll also get some instructions on how to get my year template that you can use over and over again for yourself. Hope you enjoy.
Hi there, Leslie Huddart here. I'm a healer and spiritual guide, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can do a year reading. So using an oracle or tarot cards to get a feeling for the year ahead. So what you'll need is a favorite deck. You can either use an oracle card deck. I've got 2 of those here, or you can use a traditional tarot deck. This is the Rider-Waite deck. So choose which deck you're going to use. And I've also created this worksheet that you can use as an example to sort of plan out your year. And it's kind of nice to keep it at a glance, but you can use any notebook. I have a general notebook that I use for different readings that I do, where I keep notes and dates over time, or you can use the fancy sheet. There are 2 ways to do this reading. You can either do it for the calendar year. So at the top of your worksheet, you could simply just put 2019 and the months are listed here. Or you could use it for your birth year. So for example, I'm born in October, so I could start October here and I would put 2019 or the current year. And then as I got to January, that would be in the following year, but it would still be a year reading for the year of my birth. So you can use those 2 different ways to use the reading. Then we need the question. So it can be as simple as, please give me insight into what I need to keep in mind for this month, for October, and then repeating that for November, December, or if you're starting at January that way. So let's get started. I'm going to do this example with the Magdalene Oracle deck just to show you. So begin just as we normally would with getting centered. I'm letting any outside thoughts be outside. I'm bringing myself to this time and place, getting connected with my body, breathing deeply, setting my intention that I want to be clear. Please give me insight into the upcoming year. So I'm just thinking those thoughts as I'm mixing the cards together. You can mix them in your hand. Sometimes oracle decks are kind of large, so you can also just use the mix it all up together aspect is just as good. Again, staying connected to your body, pelvic bowl, connecting with the heart, thinking about this process. Sometimes you can set the space or light a candle, whatever's your favorite ritual procedure. And now, very simply, as we bring the cards back together, so you can either bring them back together and spread them out, or just leave them in that kind of messy spread out part and choose the cards from there. There's no total right way to do it. So I'm going to spread them out this way because I kind of like how it looks. It's going to give us room. You want to give yourself some room because we are going to pull 12 whole cards. So now just getting grounded, going into my question, I'm going to do for this exercise the year. So I'm thinking the thought, please give me insight into what I need to know for January of 2019. And then, as I call it, sort of looking from the heart or being grounded and just noticing what I'm drawn to for January. Get drawn over here, and I'm not sure if it's, is it this one? Yep. So I'll just pull that for January. And then I go into, please tell me the insight that I need to know for February of 2019. And I'm kind of asking my body the whole time. Same thing. And so I'm going to repeat this over and over again. Please give me the insight that I need to know for March of 2019. March. Okay. So pretty simple. I'm going to do this for all the 12 months. Give yourself a little room going in order so you can remember which one is which. And then I'm simply going to turn them over. You can use reverse cards if you want to just read them in the way that they are. So after you've pulled all 12, you're going to flip them over. You can use whatever accompanying book is to look them up and then record them. You're obviously not going to write the whole description, but I might even just write the name of the card in the little boxes, or I might draw a little design similar of it to remember it in my mind, and I'm going to write some keywords to just kind of give me guidance as the year goes on. So pretty simple. You can keep this in your notebook, in your journal, or someplace where you can kind of refer it, and just not only does it help give you guidance for the year, but also helps you really learn and connect with the deck because you get to see how that might apply to your life. So this has been doing a year guidance reading either for your calendar year or for your year of birth. I hope it serves you well. I'm wishing you good things, and we'll see you soon.